Tim, the park ranger, had been following the same routine for years. Every day, he walked the same path, taking in the familiar sights, each with its own unique charm. However, today was different. As he approached a familiar nest, his heart sank. An unsettling silence replaced the usual cheerful chirps that danced on the breeze. Something was amiss. For years, he had observed this nest bustling with life. Now, there was not a chirp, not a flutter. Had it ever been so eerily empty before? Panic gripped him. He decided to return the next day if the silence persisted. Action needed to be taken. Unbeknownst to him, dawn would bring a chilling revelation. He hurried back the following day, compelled by uncertainty. As he approached the tree, something seemed off. Unusual marks on the ground, unlike any animal track. Fear surged through him, but upon careful inspection, relief washed over him. There were no signs of struggle, no feathers or injured birds. Whatever had occurred, they seemed unharmed. At least he desperately hoped so. Yet, the burning question remained. Where were they? What had caused the nest to fall silent, leaving behind an unsettling void? Peering into the nest, Tim's blood ran cold. No birds were present, but it was far from empty. In their place lay something unnatural. His heart racing, he hurried down the ladder to call the police. Their response was dismissive and condescending. Probably just an animal, they said. Keep an eye out, but there's nothing to investigate. Fury boiled inside Tim. He angrily hung up, the frustration echoing through the empty park. Indifference stung worse than any bite, but Tim wasn't giving up. If the police wouldn't, he would. He became his own detective, meticulously scouring the ground around the tree. Footprints, scraps, anything unusual. Notes were scribbled, photos snapped, each piece contributing to the puzzle of the silent nest and its unsettling treasure. He wouldn't rest until the truth chirped back. The marks weren't animal. A cold certainty gripped Tim. This was human. Each scrap, each footprint whispered a chilling truth. He had to collect it all, document meticulously. Focus honed. Tim meticulously combed the area, nest surroundings, trails. Every inch yielded potential proof. He couldn't approach the police unprepared. His findings became a meticulous report, labeled photos, summarized notes, a damning dossier of the silent nest's secret. Now the game changed. Binoculars his shield. Tim became a ghost, observing the group from afar. Their frequent visits, their secretive focus, their hushed exchanges. He meticulously logged it all, but caution was paramount. One wrong move, and they'd vanish, the truth buried with them. The stakes had never been higher. As days bowled into weeks, Tim became a silent shadow, meticulously documenting the group's activities. Their visits held a predictable rhythm. Their equipment, an unsettling discord. Flashlights replaced cameras. Backpacks bulged with strange tools. Unseen in any hiker's kit. Times, dates, descriptions. Every detail fueled the inferno of Tim's suspicion. They were connected somehow to the silent tragedy of the nest. His covert observations unlocked the group's hidden agenda. Secretive exchanges of unknown objects, furtive tool use in secluded corners. Their facade of normalcy crumbled. This was no casual nature stroll. The puzzle clicked into place with a chilling snap. In a hidden clearing, Tim stumbled upon the damning truth. Abandoned tools spoke of illegal trapping. Empty cages whispered of stolen lives. The group's purpose wasn't a harmless hobby. It was a dark secret threatening the very heart of the reserve. Tim's camera clicked relentlessly, capturing the damning proof. Tools glinting in hidden clearings, empty cages casting haunting shadows. His fingers trembled as he meticulously organized it all. Photos, notes, a chilling map of the secret site. This report wouldn't be ignored. This time, doubt was his enemy. In meticulous order, his weapon armed with this arsenal, he marched back to the police. Gone was the dismissed ranger. In his place, a man radiating conviction. He laid out the evidence, painting a picture of suspicious activity, unsettling tools, and an ecosystem under threat. The cages, the tools, each spoke of a sinister truth. This wasn't just odd behavior, it was a potential ecological bomb. Their skepticism melted away, replaced by cautious interest. Finally, they were listening. A plan formed, a sting operation designed to catch the perpetrators red-handed. Tim, no longer a lone ranger, became a vital cog in the operation. He strategized with the police. His park knowledge was invaluable. Then, the moment arrived. As the trap sprung, a shocking discovery awaited them. In the nest, a cache of rare, non-native eggs. This wasn't just illegal activity. It was an insidious plot to exploit the park itself. The stakes had just gotten even higher. The eggs in the nest were the final shard, completing a chilling picture. Wildlife smuggling. The once peaceful park was a secret hub for an insidious network exploiting its beauty for their gain. But the operation was a triumph. Tim's relentless pursuit, his meticulous evidence, and the police's swift action cornered the smugglers red-handed. Their network exposed, crumbled under the weight of justice. Court proceedings laid bare the smuggling's extent, a stark reminder of the dangers lurking beneath the surface. Sentences echoed the gravity of their crimes, a victory for both wildlife and the park they threatened. With the smugglers gone, the nest stirred. Chirps like music to Tim's ears returned, filling the air with a renewed harmony. The park, once disturbed, let out a sigh of relief. Justice had prevailed, and nature was slowly returning to its natural rhythm. The tranquility that followed was a tribute to Tim's vigilance, and a reminder of the ongoing struggle to protect our cherished sanctuaries. The eggs were no longer there, replaced by the cheerful melody of chirping chicks. Tim observed with a gentle smile, each chirp a testament to his determination, a tune erasing the memory of silence. The once threatened park buzzed with new life, a reminder etched deeply in Tim's heart that vigilance was the key to preserving paradise. News of the operation's success spread, offering hope to struggling ecosystems. Tim became a symbol of unwavering commitment, his story shared among rangers and conservationists. However, his greatest reward wasn't fame. It was witnessing the park thrive, its delicate balance restored. His patrols now held a deeper significance. Each step was a pledge, a commitment to safeguarding the sanctuary he cherished. As the sun set, painting the sky in shades of orange and gold, Tim realized this was just the beginning. The fight for nature's preservation is endless. Yet, amidst the chorus of chirping, he allowed himself a moment of quiet triumph.